You're watching MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. Today we get to talk with JJ Ambrose, getting ready to fight David, the Caveman Rickels, here on Bellator 103. JJ, how you been, bud?
Pretty good. Having a good training camp. Happy to be getting in there to fight soon.
Is this how you spend most of your nights? You're sitting next to Juliana right now. Is that how most of your nights are finished off?
Yeah, me and my daughter just watching cartoons. It's usually the MO for the night.
What's her favorite cartoon?
Usually man, she's all over the place right now. Some nights she wants to watch like superhero stuff, and then other nights she's into like bubble guppies and stuff. So weird. She's all over the place right now. She wants to be a princess, superhero, dragon slayer. It's all over.
Yeah, we spent quite a bit of time with my 3-year-old and my 5-year-old. We're spending a lot of time lately with Aquabat Super Show, and then a lot of Daniel Tiger, and then Dinosaur Train. That seems to be what we're kind of wrapping ourselves around now. So
Yeah.
is it actually relaxing for you to sit down and watch cartoons with your daughter at night, or is your mind half on the cartoon and half on the upcoming fight with Dave?
So, yeah, I kind of just go into robot mode when I'm training, like no emotion, just, you go through it like Ivan Drago style, just autopilot. And then when I get home, that's when the emotion turns on. That's when I start paying attention.
Oh, okay. So you're actually more present at home than you are in training. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah,
good or bad.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I just let my trainers make sure that I'm working hard and I'm where I'm supposed to be and doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. And then when I get home, that's when I switch on. That's when I'm back to just regular old me.
All right, let's figure out what are your feelings on Dave Rickels, and what do you think he's going to bring in to the fight? Is he going to change up his game a little bit? Is it going to be the same style we've seen in the past from him?
No, I think he'll come at me the same as he always does. I mean, he goes in there with a pretty good game. His what I've noticed in a lot of his fights is that he's one of those guys that takes the first round to get warmed up, and then 2 and 3 he really turns it on. One thing I like about him is his cardio. I've seen him get beat up in the first 2 rounds, and that third round he just really pours it on. And that's something to be commendable for.
How do you think he's preparing for you? What do you think he's looking at when he's watching tape on you, and what he's going to try to do to you?
It's hard to say. After that last fight with Michael Chandler, I'm not really sure where his head's at. I'm not sure if I would have hopped right back into the ring. I think I'm a pretty good striker, so maybe he wants to take me to the ground. I'm really not sure, but I can't imagine. I've never been knocked out before, but I know that would probably do something to your head, your whole psyche. That aura of invincibility is over.
Do you do specific drills and training to stop that kind of mentality where you're like, at some point I'm gonna, it's gonna hurt. At some point I'm gonna get knocked out. At some point it's gonna, it's gonna be bad. Let me, kind of go through those rings because in submission game, a lot of guys do it. Hey, I don't want to get back mounted, so you spend a lot of time getting guys off your back, or I don't want to be mounted, and you spend a lot of time getting out of the mount position. But a lot of people don't spend a lot of time getting cracked in the head. Do you do any of that in training yourself, where you're just like, okay, I got to get a little loopy and figure out what's going on?
I've definitely never really trained getting cracked and then proceeding from there. But, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So you do put yourself in mount, your back getting taking lumps. And especially having fresh guys rotate in on you, that's really demoralizing. But that's what you got to be prepared for. You got to be prepared for that guy to really turn it on and get a second win. So having fresh guys rotate on you, taking you into bad position, to the deep waters, that's where it's at. That's where you become a better fighter.
Who's going to corner you for this fight?
I got my manager, Tracy Hess. I got one of my strength and conditioning coaches coming out. And I think Dave Camarillo, my jiu-jitsu coach, is going to be coming.
Perfect. Yeah, Dave's always a great cornerman to have. He's always one of the better guys and understands the game really inside and out and top to bottom, which I can't say that about most cornermen, but Camarillo definitely knows the game.
Yeah, and then being level-headed, he's not the guy that's going to come into my corner and say, you got to fucking get back at him, He's not one of those guys. Punch him in the face, So I always laugh at corners when they do that. It's not doing anything for me.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I'm the same way. I need a little level-headedness, but you can't be as quiet as Greg Jackson, but you can't be as crazy as Joe Warren either. When I need a corner guy someplace in the middle.
There's got to be happy median, exactly.
Yeah. All right, JJ. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, especially on a night we watching cartoons with your daughter. Appreciate it. And good luck against Dave Rickels here on Bellator 103. You'll be able to watch that on Spike TV.
Thanks for having me, Frank.